Hey guys, Abs here. I'm going to be taking you through a demonstration of using a proxy scraper in conjunction with the Elite Proxy Switcher, which you can then use to actually pass down proxies to any application that you use of mine. I've actually got the proxy scraper opened up just here, guys. Oops, no I haven't. It's this one here. I'm going to click on, as you can see, there is no proxy file in here. What I've actually done, I've actually added a shortcut in here called the Elite Proxy Switcher. You won't have this in your application, guys, but if you have a look at the FAQ guide, I actually tell you where you can download it from. It's called the Elite Proxy Switcher, and I think you download it from eliteproxyswitcher.com. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to use it now. So I'm going to scrape for proxies first of all. So I'm going to click on play. The very first thing that the software is going to do is open up a pop-up window, and it's going to close it off, and then it's going to start scraping these proxies. I'm going to click on stop because I think that's more than enough proxies for me to test at the moment in front of you. So very quickly that was, and we've got ourselves 132 proxies. So what I'm going to do now is, obviously these are untested proxies. I'm going to double click on the Elite Proxy Switcher. I'm going to delete whatever I have in there. You might not have anything in there if it's your first time, guys. I'm going to click on file and I'm going to click on load list. Now I'm going to load that proxies list. So I'm actually in that correct folder now. So I've double clicked there, and now what I want to do, guys, is click on test and then test all. However, I'm going to show you a few settings. So if we go to test and then go to setting, now the first thing is your proxy judge. So this is where it's going to check your proxies and test them for you. You've got a thread count as well. You can enter any number in there, just keeping in mind that each thread is going to make a separate request. So if your internet connection is a bit slow, then you might want to take that thread count a bit lower. If you've got super hot internet speed, then you can take it faster. Timeout is how long it's going to take to wait for the proxy to actually respond. You've got a number of settings down here as well, guys, which you can actually look through and look through the test terms as well if you wanted to. So for example, it might be a good idea to test codeine. However, I don't think you can test these if you're using the free version. If you wasn't using the free version, guys, then you can actually check any of these here, what country they come from, if they're dangerous, if they're codeine ones, if they're gateway. I'm not sure why they say danger on there. I've never actually encountered any dangerous proxies myself. Okay, the next area that I want to show you guys is a tab area called switch. Now this is absolutely fantastic, and this is one of the reasons why I really recommend using Proxy Switcher. Now you might not be using this area, the switch area, when you're working with any of my software, such as the account signups or any other softwares. What you might be using it for is software such as the auto backlink bomb or the auto comment bomb, when you want to actually rotate through a number of amount of proxies. You can actually just tell the software here how many seconds you want to wait before it switches through them proxies for you as well. So because we're not going to be using this, I'm not going to spend too much time showing you any examples of using this, but it is very straightforward and easy to use, guys. So without further ado, we've got our settings and everything in there. We want to test these proxies, so I'm going to click on test and test all. It's asking me to update to the latest version. I'm not going to update because it's going to take a little long, but as you can see, it's actually testing them there now. So it's saying down here we've got 131 proxies. Level 1 so far it's found 32, level 2 it's found 47, level 3 it's found 3. Just to give you an understanding of these proxies, guys, level 1s are high anonymous proxies, which are the best proxies that you want, especially when you're signing up to accounts like, when you're signing up to AOL or Yahoo or any other email account. When you want to hide your IP, you want to be ensuring that you're using level 1 proxies, because they're very difficult to actually find that you're on proxies. Level 2s are anonymous proxies, but you can tell that you're behind a proxy and you're using them. Level 3 are more or less, if you ask me, useless. They're transparent, but they're very good for making blog comments. So not for signups though. Signups, guys, and anything to do with signups, you are really heading off for the level 1 proxies. But one thing you need to keep in mind, guys, is that a number of these can be codeine proxies, so it's a good idea to actually test them. So as you can see, guys, okay, we've tested these proxies. We've got one not working one there. We've got a handful of non-working ones, guys, and all at the bottom you've got loads of non-working ones. So if we right click anywhere on here and click on delete timed out proxies, that's deleted them all for us, guys. Okay, now it's telling us we've got 88 working proxies, 37 of which are level 1, 48 of which are level 2, and 3 of which are level 3. And they actually, the Elite Proxy Switcher actually does them for you, so that the quickest ones are at the top. Okay, level 1s, we are looking for level 1 ones. I'm going to show you another area where you can get some real nice proxies from as well. But with this example, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how we can work with this and how this was going to work out. So if we go over to, say, the proxy scraper, and we go to what is my IP Whoops, yep, .com. Okay, this is my IP, guys, 8198.114.64. Okay, I'm going to write that down here. Oops. Okay, so there's my current IP. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the Elite Proxy Switcher. So I've just double clicked on any IP that I liked, or any IP that I chose. And as you can see there, guys, it's saying it's active. And down here in the status bar as well, with the stat monitor, it says here set, and it's telling me what proxy I set as current active proxy. So really, this is telling us that we're behind a proxy now. And we can test this, guys. We can go back to whatismyip.com, but because I haven't cleared my cookies, it might not work. So let's just click on refresh. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, guys. There is another one called ipburger.com. We'll go on there. And here we go, guys. As you can see, clearly, my IP has changed. So let's compare that with that. We've got two different IPs there now. That's my original IP without using a proxy, and that's my IP after activating Elite Proxy Switcher. Now let's just confirm that with Elite Proxy Switcher as well. Okay, Elite Proxy Switcher is telling us that we have set this IP here as the current IP, which is that there as well. So this is exactly how you'll be working with the Elite Proxy Switcher, guys. It'll actually work in Internet Explorer as well. So if we go to IP Burger, as you can see, guys, exactly the same IP, oops, that we have in Elite Proxy Switcher as well. So it works with any Internet Explorer browser. You actually have additional add-ons that you can put onto the Elite Proxy Switcher to work with Firefox as well, should you wish. Now, another area that I want to take you to, guys, is blackhatworld.com. So we're going to go to blackhatworld.com, Proxy Lists. Now, if you just go to Black Hat World, okay, let's go to the home page so we can actually find it together. Okay, so this is Black Hat World SEO. This is the home page. Now, under here, guys, we've got this thing here called proxies. Now, subforums, we've got proxy lists, guys. So we want to click on proxy lists, and these are normally updated every single day. Keeping in mind, guys, that it is Saturday today, so not many active users on the net. It's a nice day as well. Well, if you're in England anyway, or in the UK, and anyway, yeah. So it's Saturday. It might not be updated as much today, but they are normally, you know, updated real nicely, and you get some real good working proxies from here. So here's one from yesterday, guys, and it's got 3 pages. So it looks like this gets updated all the time. This one does here. Proxies on the go, 100 100 proxies for Scrapebox. So here's a list here, guys, and here's another list here. Okay, let's go to the very bottom list. See when that was added. Okay, so this list here, guys, it was added yesterday. What we can still do, normally you'd hopefully be looking for lists that have been added today or something. Oops, okay, let's copy these proxies here. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't work out. Okay, let's copy these. Okay, copy them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my proxy file. I'm going to actually go over them. Okay, so it's telling us here we've got 89 proxies. Not a huge list, but you do get some real good ones normally. Okay, I'm going to Control A, and I'm just going to click on delete selected proxies, so it's gone empty, and I'm going to load that same list up again, but this time with the 89 proxies, and I'm going to test them all. Bearing in mind, guys, that these are from yesterday, so a number of them might not work, a number of them might, a number of them might not. So as you can see, we've got one working there straight away, and it's a level 2 proxy. So we've got 2 level 2 proxies out of it. Not a great deal of proxies there, guys. But keeping in mind, when you are working, okay, 3 level 2 proxies. But when you are working with scripts like the account signups, and when you are working with scripts where you need to do signups and you need to sign up to accounts, you don't really want to rotate your proxies. So really, you're looking for one nice proxy, and then carry on, and then you can actually get past all the accounts. If you find a real good proxy, guys, that doesn't die on you as well, and there are a number of proxy services out there that will sell you high anonymous proxies as well, but then it's all a matter of you knowing if they're going to allow you to sign up to accounts. For example, so many people buy proxies to sign up to accounts such as Twitter, AOL, Gmail, and so many other ones, that a number of these proxies are already dead. So it is a good idea to actually get some advice before you go to buy proxies, and and then take it from there. Other than that, guys, this is exactly how you'd use the Elite Proxy Switcher. Obviously, when you do use the proxy scraper, you'll get about 500 to 600 proxies which do need testing. And you'll get about a good 150 to even 300 working proxies out of it. I have got a few amendments to do to this proxy scraper. It was actually scraping up to 900 before. I've seen a few issues with it, which I will get sorted anyway. But other than that, guys, you can use the Elite Proxy Switcher not only for the tools that you purchase from myself, you can use it for more or less any tool that uses Internet Explorer. And as mentioned to you as well, guys, you've got this area here called Switch, and then you've got Add Firefox Proxy Support as well. So you can actually add support for working with Firefox. So this is the reason why you don't have proxy support inside of any of my tools, because the Elite Proxy Switcher is really a top class proxy switcher in its league and in its niche as well. So as a result, guys, it's free of charge, so why not benefit from something that does really good on its own in conjunction with my softwares and any other software as well. So this is the reason why I recommend it. I use it all the time. It's fantastic. It tests proxies on the fly, it rotates through proxies for you, it sets proxies for you as well, and they are always updating. Other than that, guys, thank you very much, and I really hope this does help.